Thanks. Yeah, so we're Politician Connect, and let's just dive right in. Let me see how this works. How does
By the way, my name is Manwaldo and I go to Bridgewater Raritan High School.
My name's Sid Srivastava. I go to High Technology High School in Lincroft.
I could barely hear you, actually. Who was it who just spoke? I don't even see you on the screen anymore, sorry.
Yeah, that's Sid, Sid Srivastava.
Sid, yeah, okay, good. That's better.
Yeah, and I'm Victor. I'm from Watchung Hills Regional High School. And I didn't get to say this, but hi Samir, hi Harshan.
Hi, Victor. Hi, Victor.
It's like the only one. Are you guys in person right now, or do you
We
guys
go to the same school.
We go back in person on Thursday.
Oh yeah? How do you feel about that?
I'm kind of excited. I mean, we've been off for like 2 weeks, so it'll be pretty nice to go back.
Yeah, good.
Yep, and I'm Chris Gu, and I'm from the Pingree School. Okay, nice. So let's just dive in. Yeah, as you know, yep, we made the Politician Connect app, and Mon's going to kick us off.
Yeah, so what we thought like a problem was, or like something we could advance, was communication between citizens and politicians. And the reasoning behind this was we want to engage more people with politics and kind of expose them more to like what's going on in politics. So what kind of inspired us was last year, I was doing for a school project, I had to email one of my representatives. So I decided to email, I emailed Cory Booker for one of them. And after a year later, only like I got a response back, and apparently it happened to be a automated response. So I was emailing him about climate change, and it was like an automated response that kind of said like outlined his plan for climate change. And what we wanted to do is we kind of wanted to make it more personalized and specific to address the public's specific concerns. And with everything going on in politics right now, we wanted to give people a more better look about what's actually going on.
Yeah, so we designed Politician Connect as a web app to be the solution to this. So essentially, Politician Connect functions as a platform for Q&A with a public voting system. So constituents can ask questions to their representatives and also upvote other people's questions they would also like to see answered. The politician then has the opportunity to respond to the most upvoted questions with like text and video messages. So essentially, we wanted to give personalized responses to the most popular questions while also valuing the time of the representative.
So this is an architecture diagram of our app. By the way, can you hear me, or is it very soft?
I can hear you, Sid.
Okay. So the Politician Connect is a web app built in Meteor.js, which is a web app framework that uses HTML, CSS, and Node to help you create a full stack web app. We store accounts, posts in a MongoDB database with the Meteor.js web app. And there are two sides to our web app. There's a constituent side and then there's a politician side. So constituents can ask and upvote questions. They can also see responses of the politicians to specific questions. And then we have a politician ranking system, which ranks politicians based on the amount of questions they respond to. Our posts are all tagged with a topic using a machine learning algorithm that we developed in scikit-learn. The machine learning algorithm is ran on a server, and it communicates with the Meteor.js web app through a REST API. On the politician side, politicians are able to see questions and respond to questions using both text and video. And the reason we use video is just to show constituents that their politician cares about their concerns and is actively addressing that specific issue. And finally, to make sure that constituents are only asking their specific politicians, their specific representatives' questions, we use the Google Civic Information API to verify your address and figure out who exactly your representatives are at the state and federal levels.
Yep. Yeah, and that's how our app works. With the background set, let's go ahead and dive in. Yep. So this is what our app looks like. You'll come up to this, and you have this nice login. So you got to make an account. Let's go ahead and make an account. Yeah. So let me just type in a random email. I don't do the verification thing. So chrisview@gmail.com. I'll use the password chrisview. Password again is going to be chrisview. Did I type that right? Yeah, that's good. My name is chrisview, and I'll just use my address. So 283 Hartshorn Drive. Come on. Okay. And then Short Hills, and I live in New Jersey, right? So New Jersey. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and register. And boom, I can go see using the Civic API that Sid just mentioned. It'll give me these my respective representatives, right? So Phil Murphy, Cory Booker, Menendez, and Tom Malinowski happens to be my representative, as you guys can imagine. Okay, yep. And just to show you guys, this works on different accounts. Different addresses. So I'm just going to go ahead and make another one. So like abc@gmail.com, abc@gmail.com. As the password, but we'll use that as the password, I guess. Okay, and then yeah, I'll just use my same name because why not? And then I do have a prepared address, just an address in New York City. Okay, and then let's just use where is New York? Yep, New York right there, and we can create an account, and it'll assign me the respective representatives, as you can see here. So cool, that's how that works. Okay, let's log back into the one that I just had. Cool. Now let's go ahead and go ask a question to one of our politicians. So, we've asked in preparation for this presentation, we've asked several questions in advance. So, to different representatives. Yep. So you can just select the one that you want to ask to, and we made some for Mr. Malinowski's. And let me just click out of this. We can go filter the ones based on the tags that we've made for each of these questions. So if I just want to look at political related ones, I can do politics. Now these tags aren't the most accurate. After all, they're made by machine learning, but it's a good model to look at, right? And I can do things that are related to sports and different kinds. So, and then I can sort them, right? So let's sort by most upvoted, and apparently the most upvoted in our model here is Star Wars. What's your favorite? Are you a fan of Star Wars? Yeah, and we can go ahead and see the descriptions of these that the person made, right? So there are different people made these different questions in this platform. If I like one, I can upvote one. Yep, and see, now it's 4. I can go upvote maybe this one, right? And if I like it, so there's that upvoting system. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So there's that. And then we can also look at answered questions that Mr. Malinowski answered. Now, he didn't actually answer them, but in our model here, we have some. And we can show the description, right? These are the number of upvotes when he or she responded to that question. And then we'll show you guys later, but there's a video attached to that thing. So in this case, I asked in my demo, my app demo, I asked, do you like ice cream? What's your favorite ice cream flavor? And then if I was, for example, if I was Mr. Malinowski, I would say, oh, I like chocolate, for example, right? And hey, Sid, I love ice cream too, and I love chocolate. I approve this message. Yeah, so yeah, that's
So, impersonating a congressman is a federal crime.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Mr. Malinowski.
Yeah, I'll let it go this time, but be careful.
Yeah, I'll make sure it gets deleted. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'm kidding.
Okay, yeah, I'll make sure this gets deleted. But yeah, that's the idea, right? Is that a politician could make a video and just reply to that. I apologize if that that was weird.
No, that was good.
Okay. Yep. And then on Tom Malinowski's, excuse me, I'm sorry, Mr. Malinowski's side, yeah, so on his side, we can log in as the politician. So welcome, Mr. Malinowski. And then you can look at the questions that are assigned to you, right? So again, that filter thing, what stuff that you want to filter, and you can go reply to a question. So let's just pick a random one, and then you can reply to it. And I just have some bunch of videos prepared here. I'll just randomly pick one. Since it's uploaded, I'll just say my response. How do we stop climate change? How do we stop it?
What's your answer?
Let's use less water and electricity.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to think of something. Yep, thanks for answering question. So answered. Now if we go to our answered questions, we can go to, yep, stop, the one that we just asked, sorry, the one that we just responded to, right? And yeah, let's save water and electricity. Yeah, so there's that. So cool. Oh wait, one last thing I forgot to do was demonstrate the asking question as a constituent. Questions. Ask a question. For example, how do we lower crime rate? Let's lower crime rate. I can submit this, and thanks for submitting a question. If I reload this, where'd it go? Huh. Well, it should be here somewhere. Okay, well, so our model isn't working right now, but yeah, it'll pop. It's supposed to pop up, and yeah, and we should be able to ask the question. So that's how our app works. And yeah, and oh yeah, and then one last thing. Sorry, Ricks. You can see here that for my politician set of politicians, Mr. Malinowski answered the most, while it looks like Mr. Murphy here hasn't answered any. So there's this system, yeah, and that's how our app works. Thanks for watching.